I will be among many protesters. The new federal state of China, we are the biggest anti-CCP movement, and hundreds of people are already arriving from our group, and we will be staging a peaceful protest against Xi Jinping. And you know what? The city has done a terrific job of making sure that Xi Jinping will not get to see us, meaning that they have put our First Amendment straight behind the view. I mean, the main street facing the conference, their heavy-duty metal barricades have been installed. And then all of the protesters, and especially the anti-CCP protesters, have been placed in the small street that Xi Jinping will not get to see us. And this is the treatment that we're getting from the city government because, you know, that's one of their demands, that Xi Jinping will not get to see the anti-CCP protesters, and the city government is doing it the exact right order.
So they won't let Xi see the protesters, so they're going to keep you guys out so he can be sequestered from that. And what is the purpose of that? Like, they don't want him to see the reality, what's going on in this nation, or what is it? I mean, I guess that's why they power washed all the streets of San Francisco and got the homeless out of there and I guess put him in luxury hotels or whatever they're doing. They got him out of there a few days to, like, feign normalcy, right? It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of Xi's many demands that he doesn't want to see the protesters. And even though the latest poll conducted by a leading poller showing 52% of the American people think the rise of the CCP presents a critical threat to America. It is one of Xi's many demands that he doesn't want to see the protesters, and San Francisco city government is making sure that every demand requested by Xi will be met. So I think that's very interesting, but I'm seeing a lot of protesters coming from the world. They're gathering in San Francisco, and they will put up their posters and their banners and making sure that the entire world gets to see our messages. That is, the CCP is the root cause of all the disasters. Because right now we got two wars, the military confrontation in Middle East and Ukrainian war. They're all funded by the CCP, and there will be another coming one in the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. So everybody knows the CCP, or the party of Xi Jinping, it represents the most evil nature of the mankind. So I think that our message is not actually for Xi personally to see it because we've been blocked. Our message is for the entire world to see that we're here to protest Xi, and we're calling the U.S. government to take a tougher stand against the CCP.
What do you think Xi wants to have had accomplished here? What's his objective?
Well, according to our China sources from within China, Xi wants to accomplish three goals from this meeting. Number one, he wants to show that he can sit down with the world's most powerful government leader, which is U.S. President Joe Biden, that he's going to have a good time. He's going to enjoy all the privileges that American people cannot enjoy. For example, cleaner street and also protection from against the protesters, number one. Number two, he wants to show to his allies in Iran, in Russia, that he can have a good meeting with Joe Biden. This is very important for Xi Jinping to show to the global South and to his own allies that he can manage the relationship with the world's most powerful country, that is the United States of America. Three, Xi wants to show to the old friends of the CCP living in this country, people like Henry Kissinger and all the people who have been promoting America's appeasement policy with the CCP, that he's still in power. There are about 34 U.S.-based groups representing academia, industries, businesses, and even farmers and community groups sending an open letter to President Joe Biden and Xi Jinping, asking the two of them to manage a positive relationship between U.S. and China. So in this country, we have a lot of sellout. We have a lot of appeasement policy promoters like Henry Kissinger. And these people want America to go back to the wrong track. That is to dance with the CCP and sleep with the CCP so that the elites and Washington, D.C.'s permanent political establishment will continue to enjoy that exclusive benefits.
So basically the elites and the political class selling out the American worker again. So all these 34 business groups Basically, They want open trade. They want the CCP buying their soybeans. They don't want tariffs. They want cheap goods, cheap labor, right? So it's all about them, things that they can get without regard to what the CCP and what the state of China is doing to the country, taking their jobs, putting us at risk, cyber attacks all over the place, going to attack Taiwan. None of that matters if these people can make a buck.
Absolutely. So these people are the ones who want the spy balloon over the American sky. They want the CCP owns the farmland near our military installation. They want Thanos to kill more American people, and they want the CCP's cyber attack against our industries. So these are the American sellout, and you can actually Google their names. There are about 34 of them, and so they already sent the open letter. And so who are those people promoting the pro-CCP policy? Now these people are exposing themselves.